Jumbo, fellow adventurers, great to be in your company and I feel your energy. Happy Thursday to everybody. Aren't Thursdays awesome? Friday's almost here. Okay, well, it's funny. No matter how spiritual you think you are, even as an entrepreneur, there's something great about Fridays. Every day is awesome, but you know, so, great question was posed the other day by one of you. Thank you so much. Please post your questions now, right below. That's where I get my talking points, either on Facebook or Instagram. The question posed now is how to manage anger. How to manage anger. Okay, there's a lot here. Books and volumes have been written on it. I'm just a recovering certified public accountant, but I do have something to share on this topic. Granted, I'm just scratching the surface, but it'll hopefully give you some ideas to go within, to ask some new questions, to get a handle on perhaps anger if it's something that arises inside of you. Okay? Can't handle it for anybody else, can't manage it for anybody else, I meant to say, but you can begin to get a handle on it and change everything, such is the name of the game of life. So, what I'm about to say may come off a bit arrogant or ignorant or naive if you're kind. But hear me out. Anger is one of many telltale signs that you're missing something, that you're not getting something, that you've overlooked something. And hallelujah, anger has showed up among other possibilities like depression, like frustration, like jealousy, like all those unpleasant emotions. Thank goodness it's shown up because you didn't know you were missing it. And now you have this invitation to go within. Anger always means you are misunderstanding some key concept about life. Now, I know that's abrasive, especially if you're angry right now. You're even more angry. But let me tell you two really important points. Number one, this does not mean for a second that somebody didn't do something wrong. This doesn't mean that you weren't violated, okay? Two different topics, okay? So number one, this is not to say that somebody didn't do something wrong. And number two, this is not to say that you should suppress it. If it's there, feel it, okay? Go with it, channel it, direct it. Follow the trails and the clues and the hints to go within and find out what you're misunderstanding. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But anger means you're missing something, which does not imply other people didn't give you cause to be angry. Okay, I'm sure they did. And it also doesn't mean, you're wrong or you're bad because you feel it. Feel it. Do not suppress it. It'll just blow up 10 times bigger later on. Okay, way out of proportion. So those are two really crucial points. So let's dig deep. What might you be misunderstanding? Somehow, this anger, for it to have arisen, reveals what comes to mind right away, three possibilities. Either you're seeing yourself as limited, aka without options. Okay, you don't have good options. You're angry at your partner. You want the relationship to work. You don't want to turn your back on the relationship because then you'll be all alone. You have no other recourse but to blow up at your partner because you feel limited and you feel like you don't have options. You couldn't be more unlimited and you couldn't have more options. And if you think breaking up with a partner, which I'm not saying is the right thing to do necessarily, is going to mean you spend the rest of your life alone, you got to look at how hot you really are. You got to re-examine, you got to realize there are infinite possibilities for you to enjoy other relationships always. There's more fish in the sea, baby. Okay, another possible limiting belief that could trigger anger, and very commonly does, a sense of vulnerability. Like things can happen to me. Things for no good reason. Life is a random crapshoot. God is deciding what happens next. I have invisible limiting self-sabotaging beliefs and I can't know what they are. And all of a sudden something shows up. You feel powerless, so you go in the attack. Don't feel vulnerable. You are a gladiator of eternal proportions, of God, by God, pure God, here to rock and roll. You are not vulnerable. You are a gladiator. And then the other, and these are all similar, is someone feeling like a victim. I was good and they are bad. Look, everyone's doing their best, however hard to believe that is. Everyone's good, therefore, in their own book. There's a few exceptions of really disturbed people who perhaps want to do bad, but in their own warped way, they think they're doing good. Don't even go there, okay? This is about you and your life and your anger management, right? So, forget the victim game. Forget who's good and bad. Forget who's right or wrong. You want to move forward in love and joy. And you're missing something if you're seeing yourself as a victim. There are probably an endless number of other trigger points based on misunderstandings that you may have if anger is arising in your life. And it's your invitation and your responsibility to go within and figure it out. Truly, as I so often share and as many others have shared, thanks for the waves, everybody, the truth will set you free. The truth of what you're missing will set you free. And in that blink of an eye, the anger will be dispelled. But don't fake that it's gone. If you feel it, you use it, you channel it. So while the truth will set you free, you've still got your anger. And until that truth arrives, channel it in constructive directions. File a lawsuit. Call the police. Stick up for yourself. Anything that comes to you logically or intuitively, barring violence, that's never an answer. That's anger at a whole other level. I mean, you're blinded that you start going, okay, tangent, don't go there, tangent. Okay, so legal resource. Another thing to do in the meantime, while you feel anger and you're filing a lawsuit, get into truth. Programs like this tune-up. I'm certainly not the only one who speaks of truth, and you have to suss it out for yourself. If I say something that doesn't make sense, reject it. But come to me and these tune-ups for stuff that does resonate and bring clarity to you. Go check out some other Hay House authors. And it's not limited to Hay House. Go out there into the world and look for truth, and then go within and connect dots and bring clarity. Educate yourself. Find out what you're missing. Follow other manners of recourse to bide the time. And then, big picture, beyond this instant, these circumstances, that person, that group of people who are making you angry, beyond that, big picture approach. Three things. Peace in your mind. Peace, love, and action. Peace, love, and action need to be your guiding light, and you will not be creating circumstances nor drawing knuckleheads into your life that make you angry. Peace, which is truth. Love, which is truth. And action. Okay? Peace and love and truth all day long, but sitting on the couch waiting for Oprah to call, not going to work. Action, that's going to show you have power. That's going to get you out in the world. That's going to foster change. Baby steps. You don't have to figure anything out. Just know that you're unlimited and show up in the world. Show up every day. Show up with your best face. Show up with your best game. Be your best. Show up early, stay late, say yes. Okay? Peace, love, action. And you will be anger-free. Thank you for that great question. And please give me more questions. Serious, right below. I'm running out of things to talk about. So, and thank you so much for the waves and the thumbs up and the prayers and the rainbows and the hearts. Thanks for the interaction. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We post these recordings later, but they're live only on Instagram and Facebook. And when you all are interacting and sharing and liking and thumbs up and all that, it does wonders for the circulation of these videos and the word and truth getting out there to more people. So thanks for letting me do what I do. Happy Thursday. And the next time I see you, it's going to be Friday. Thoughts become things, and you are utterly adored. Tally ho, amigos y amigas.